everybody, this is Tambio and I'm back with another Transformers video review. And this time I have Transformers Generations Tankor, and this is the set that comes with a figure and a comic book. And as you can see, it's Tankor. So you have Tankor with his cannon thing here, and you got a picture of him right there, and come around the back and you can see a picture of him along with his bio and his technical data, and actually he's pretty high on a lot of this stuff. He's over halfway on all this stuff, so and on strength too, so it's pretty good for him. Also, this was Crosscut was originally supposed to be in with this group, but it was only him and Rat Trap. So alright, so let's go ahead and get him out of the package and check him out. Alright, so I'm back, and here's Tankor out of his packaging. You can see he's in his tank mode right now. There's not very much to this guy. Real simplistic to transform. So let's go ahead and take a look at him in his vehicle mode real quick. So you can see that he has his little tank turret up here, little missile launcher, and then he looks very much like the cartoon did, where you could see the head and all that such stuff. If you look on the bottom, you can see there's actually 3 wheels. There's no wheels right here. There's a wheel in the middle, and then there's 2 wheels right here where the treads are. And that's about all you have for that. And then the turn right here for the tank, you can move a little bit back and such, but I think mainly it's just supposed to go up and down a little bit. So to fire it, what you want to do is, you see how there's 2 notches right here? There's this and this. You just take it and go like this, and then you fire it off. That didn't do very well that time. It seemed to have fired fairly well the first time I did it. Yeah, oh well. It's not firing very strongly, so yeah. Oh well. What more can you say? So for transformation, like I said, really easy to transform. You just want to take, and we'll put this on the back. Let me raise this camera up a little bit so things aren't out of scene. Push these panels back a little bit and it helps. Rotate this out, rotate this out, and then take and fold down the arms, and then you want to rotate it so that the saw blade is up on top. Alright, and then you want to come down here to where this portion, there's a tab on each leg that tabs into this middle portion right here. So you want to pull those apart, and you'll see the tab right there. So that's that. Something else that I didn't show is that these portions right here, when it's all folded up, they actually tab into this part right here, and that holds the arms down and together. So sorry I didn't show that, but when it folds up, see how it goes like that? It goes up under, and then you can tab that into there. See? There you go. Alright, so then, with that undone, then you want to take this and rotate this up. And then there's notches right here, and tabs right here, and then there's this tab right here, and the hole is right here on the back. And there's nothing for this side, but it looks like there possibly could have been, but there's nothing molded into it. It's flat. So just want to take those and push those all together so that they're all tabbed in. Then you want to take this, flip it around, flip that panel up, flip it like that, take and go kind of like that. And see, there you have Tankor in his robot mode there. I don't know, in the camera it doesn't look too bad, but whenever I look at it from the top, or when I normally look at him, he looks a little short and kind of squatty. Like his, I don't know if it's just that the top portion of him is so big and then his legs are real small. I'm not exactly 100% sure on what kind of throws it off for me. Like I said, he's really easy, very minimal steps to actually transform. I think it's actually like 10 steps even in the instructions. So for articulation, we'll get into that. His head left and right, it's not on a ball joint or anything. Then you have the missile launcher, you can fold it up, you can go like that, but that's mainly for transformation. The arms, you can move them forward, back, and then you can also move them out to the side. And as you can see, the shoulder is on a hinge also. This little shoulder part is on two hinges. It's on a hinge that's in here with the shoulder part, and then a hinge that's in here. So you can get this stuff out of the way. You can't really make it go up all the way like the arm. It won't do that, but you can see the pad will. Then you come down here, you got a twist. You have two elbow joints, one right here and then one right here. Then you have a twist right here. Then the saw blade does turn. Then the hand, when you open it, like I'll show you this real quick, it's actually geared so that when you open one, it opens the other. So, and then you come down here, there's nothing on the waist. Then there's two joints in the hips, one so that you can move the leg forward and back, and then another so they can go out to the side. Then there is underneath there's a swivel. Then there's a joint right here for, I would presume, what is the knee. And then there's a joint right here on the tread for the foot. For what paint apps there are, it's not bad. They did paint some on him. Like you can see the little yellow on here, and he has the gray over his faceplate, then the red for his little missiles. So he has some paint applications. He's just never really been one of my favorite figures. They did do a little bit of paint app right here, but it's like they didn't know how far they should make that go, so they just painted a square into it. I guess it would have been a little bit better if they would have been able to leave these raised portions unpainted, but it's okay. They probably use the same tempo or whatever they used for both sides. They just stuck it over, spray paint it, and then like we're done with it. You know, you can't complain too much. It's a original figure. I never had the original Viacon, so I can't compare it to the original, whether it's better or not. I would hope that this version is better, since seeing the different Beast Wars figures and such, and they're way more superior to their original counterparts, that I would hope that they would have done the same thing with these, unless they were just like, well, this is an easy character for us to make. It's not going to take a lot of brain power for us to get it together, and this would be an easy one to throw in there. Other than that, you know, unless you're a Beast Machines fan, I really wouldn't recommend picking this guy up. Like I said, unless you're a Beast Machines fan or you're a completionist and you want every single one of them. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and conclude my review. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Subscribe, follow me on Twitter. This has been Tambiota, and I'll see you next time.